Yep, you read that description right. I got a flamethrower and I'm giving it away to one of you guys. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Patriot DIY channel. In this video, we're going to be looking at the Exothermic Pulsefire LRT Flamethrower. We're going to be doing a full overview, taking an up-close look at all the features of this flamethrower, and then we're going to demonstrate it for you, see if we can't light some stuff on fire. But before we do that, guys, if you haven't done it yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit that notification bell, and give us a thumbs up. All right, guys, now there is something that just feels really cool about holding a flamethrower in your hand. Now this one in particular is really cool. One thing I really like about it is the way it functions. It has a couple electrodes up here up front, and it's powered by a battery that creates an arc between these two electrodes, and that's your ignition system. You don't have to have any external pilot flame from butane or propane or anything like that like other flamethrowers on the market have. So it's very straightforward, very easy to use. With this one, you are going to get a flame distance of about 25 to 30 feet. So a nice long flame here with this one. We will be testing that for you guys in just a minute, as well as testing out how much time you have with the onboard fuel tank. So the onboard fuel tank is just 0.35 gallons, and that's going to get you about 30 seconds of flame, which is pretty good. But if you're looking for a little more firepower, then you could always go with their backpack attachment. That's going to give you an extra 3 gallons of fuel capacity and give you up to 4 minutes of flame. Exothermic is also offering an under barrel flamethrower that mounts to your AR-15. Now that is not the one that we have here, but I will link to this one as well as everything else from Exothermic in the description below, so make sure you check that out. Now before we get any further in the video, I do want to let you guys know we are going to be giving away a flamethrower. I will have the link to that giveaway in the description below, so make sure you go and get your entries in for that. And we're going to be talking a little bit more about that giveaway at the end of the video, so make sure you stick around for that so you can win your very own flamethrower. Now let's get over to the tabletop and give you an up-close look at the features of this flamethrower. All right, guys, this is our close-up of the Pulsefire LRT. This is the long-range torch from Exothermic Technologies, and we're just going to give you a close-up and look at the features of it real quick. It is an aluminum construction, so it is nice and lightweight, coming in at just 6 pounds. You have a nice durable powder coat finish all over the whole system. You are going to be able to get this in 2 different colors. It comes in the OD green and an FDE tan. And just from front to back, let's go ahead and take a look at it. You have your electrodes here on the front. That's what's going to give you your arc. And then your nozzle is going to squirt your fuel through that arc, and that's what's going to ignite the flame. This is nice because you can get an instant flame without having an external ignition source like butane or propane. Back behind here, you do have your drip shield. That's going to help prevent your fuel from dripping back and getting onto the person that's shooting the flamethrower. Looking down here on the bottom, you do have a shut-off valve here that'll shut that fuel off. So you are going to want to make sure you turn that to the on position before you start to fire. Moving back, you can see it has a nice big heat shield here on the front. That's going to help dissipate some of that heat from getting back to the shooter. Got a nice robust grab handle here, and then you have a voltage meter here on the side that's going to let you know what the voltage of your battery is. Another great feature of this system is that it has a low voltage shutoff. So if your battery starts to lose power and it gets too low, it will shut off and no longer function, just as an added safety feature. Moving on back, you have your battery compartment here. You can see there's a thumb screw here to access your battery. You're just going to unscrew this thumb screw and then lift that battery compartment off, and then you can see your battery here on the inside. Very similar to something you'd see in like an airsoft gun battery. The way this is going to work, you're just going to take this out, make your connection here, And then when you put it back into the compartment, just tuck your cables in so you don't have to worry about pinching any of those wires when you're closing the compartment. We're just going to take that cap and put it right back on, and then reset your thumb screw. And then down here you have your illuminated on-off button. That's going to let you know when you have power, and you can see here that our voltage meter did light up. We have 12.5 volts right now, so we're good to go there. Down below that is your fuel tank. The fuel tank on this is 0.36 gallons. You're going to get about 30 seconds of fire time with that tank. Now for those of you that are thinking that's just not enough, they do offer a backpack tank that you can attach to this that's going to extend that to a full 4 minutes of fire time. And then you have your ignition handle down here on the back. You do have a red safety cover that's going to cover that ignition button so that you don't accidentally hit that when you don't want to. So that is nice. This is going to run off regular gasoline, or what they recommend is a gasoline diesel fuel mixture. So what we're going to be running it off of is a 50-50 high octane gas and diesel mixture. All right, for you guys that are looking to enter the contest at the end of the video, there's a secret code word that'll get you 5 extra entries into the contest. That code word is America. All right guys, now that is it for the Exothermic Pulsefire LRT. Don't forget guys, if you're interested in getting this one or anything else from Exothermic, we do have links in the description below, so make sure you check those out. All right guys, for those of you that have stuck around this long, now that we've seen how this bad boy operates, now it's time to talk about how you can win one for yourself. We are going to be giving away an Exothermic Pulsefire LRT. We do have that contest listed in the description below. What you're going to do to win is you're going to go to that link down below, and it's going to give you several different ways that you can enter the contest and get additional entries by subscribing to our YouTube channels, by visiting our Facebook, our Instagram, and by sharing the contest. You can get extra entries. You can even go back on every single day and get even more entries. So make sure you guys do that and get your chance to win a free Exothermic Pulsefire flamethrower. That's a $689 value, completely for free, shipped to your door. So make sure you do that right now. And don't forget, if you want to help support the channel, you can do that by visiting pilotpatriotapparel.com. You can also join us on Patreon. Thanks for watching guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.